Joey coming at you for hashtag FBAQ, which was started out by Tasting Nitch, and I was put forward by Fresh P of Underthetablebrewing. So let's get down to it. I do have a beverage. This is my Casket Ale, the Nelson edition, and it's tasting so good. Right, so I'm going to keep this nice and short and get down to these questions. So, first one, what was your first beer? Well, that was a long time ago, but I would imagine that it was whatever my dad was drinking at the time, and that would have been either a Castle Lager or a Hansa Pilsner from South Africa, because that's where I grew up. So that would have been my first beer. It must really tasted like shite, because, well, not great beer. When I came to age of drinking, when I was allowed to, which was 18, something like that, I really drank the cheapest beer that you can get in South Africa, which is a black label, which actually wasn't that bad. And then if you want to talk about the first beer I drank in New Zealand, which I started getting into beer more so then, it would be Monteith's Original Pale Ale. That was a good beer. Not so much now, but that was I enjoyed that. So those are kind of the first beers I drank. In South Africa there wasn't many ales per se, so I drank more pilsners and lagers. But yeah, those were my first beers. Second question. Boom. How did you get into beer geeking? Right. Well, I was working in the creative industry, which was very cookie cutter like. So same thing every day. So I was feeling a little bit down. I wanted a creative outlet, but I didn't want to sit behind a computer anymore. So I thought, I don't actually know. One day I just want to make beer. So I got my first kit, which was a Mangrove Jack's lager kit, I think. And I started drinking, and first home brew, you're like, oh wow, that's cool, that's nice. Nothing like this. And this got me into it, and then I started drinking more beers because I'm like, well, there's a lot more styles out there, so let me buy some beers and try it out. So I drank the beers, and the more and more I got into it, the more I enjoyed it. I love the taste of the different types of beers. So that's how I got into beer geeking. It's just I was feeling creatively down, and I wanted an outlet, and that was the best way to do it. Right, favorite beer. Wow, that's a big question. For the last couple of years, the big beer that I've been really enjoying is the Panhead, the Panhead range really, but definitely the Panhead Supercharger. Ooh, such a good beer. I really enjoy it. It's a good beer, and that's what I like drinking. When I can afford it, that's what I like. Because they're a little bit dear, so if you're talking about affordable craft beer, excuse me, it would be the Max. There's a brewery called Max, which is like the big brewery, but they're trying their hand in a bit of craft beer. And they got the Green Beret and Three Wolves, which are not bad beers. They're quite tasty. They taste like they're craft beer, but not out of the price range. So yeah, those are my favorite beers at the moment. If you could have one beer, what would it be? Well, I like a good pale ale. I think you can do so much with it. You can have a slightly maltier pale ale. You can have a very hoppy pale ale. You can have a tropical pale. You can have a dank. You can have a pint. There's so much you can do with a pale ale. So if that's one style of beer I can drink, it will be the pale ale. It's just, to me, it's a versatile beer. I love it. It's easy drinking. I can drink it summer and winter. It doesn't really matter. Because winter months you can go for the more English styles, which are a bit more malty, a little bit more, blueberry, blackberry kind of fruits. Or you can go in summer, you can go for the more American styles, which are more tropical, more dank, more piney, more in your face. So that's the beer I like. Right, there we are. How can you drink so much and be so healthy? Well, I don't know if I'm healthy. I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years, and I'm not planning on going to the doctor in 10 years. I ain't broke, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I think one of the things I do is I try and not limit, but I enjoy drinking beer because I like the taste. I like the just I enjoy the beer for the more tasting. I don't drink beer to get drunk. So generally during the week, I limit my amount of beers. I have maybe one or two, and then the weekends also. I just I've got a sort of mindset that I can drink 2 beers and go, okay, I'm done. It also helps that I have quite a physical job, so I'm working all day, I'm walking all day, I'm lifting heavy things, so that keeps me going. But it is more down to I enjoy the taste of beer. So I rather enjoy one beer, which is a really good beer, than drink a whole bunch of beer, which that's where you can start maybe getting a little bit unhealthy if you drink a whole bunch of them. But yeah, that's, I think, I'm not dying, I've got a few broken bits, but I think that's because I'm getting older, but yeah, that's how I'll control myself, I guess. Are you an alcoholic? No, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't get up in the morning and the first thing I want to do is drink a beer. I look forward to drinking a beer, but there's some weeks that I don't drink beers, and there's some weeks I drink a lot of beer. It's all down to balance, really. But there's many work weekdays that I don't drink at all because I don't need to. But then when I have a couple of beers on the weekend, I enjoy them that much more. I think you're an alcoholic, or you have those tendencies if you wake up and the first thing you want to do is open a beer. And you're drinking to get that buzz, which that's what I drink for. I drink because I enjoy the taste of beer, which must have taste now, so. Oh, that's good. Right, next one. What's your favorite ingredient? That is a hard question. It does vary, but right now I am loving hops. I love the hoppy bits. Right now, my favorite hop is the Nelson Sauvin. Hence that beer. I just think it's a great hop. It's very versatile. It's funky. It's weird. It's just good. It's really a good, juicy hop. It is a very weird question because how can you choose a favorite ingredient? Because that's the beauty of brewing. You get to chop and change, try different things. After a while, once you tried everything, then yes, maybe you can have a favorite ingredient, but there's so much still to try, so I'm going to try all of them. Do you brew? Yes, I do brew. Here's one of my brews. You can watch some of my videos and you see I brew. I love brewing. I love brewing, I love sharing my beers, so I brew, yep. Okay. Who in the beer world do you look up to? This is a good one to finish off with. Because when I started brewing, I think it's about 7 years ago now, there was one person that really influenced me to get brewing, to put videos up, and that was our old friend, Paul Wicksteed. I messaged him, and I thought, he wouldn't message me back. And lo and behold, he messaged me back. He gave me the inspiration, he pushed me to put a video out. I actually think he was one of the first commenters on my videos. And he was always there. I always shared information with him, or he always shared information with me. We swapped beers. He was a good friend, and is a good friend, wherever he might be in the ether. But he was a very big influence for me. Ongoing, I have a lot of big influences. We have a little group of brewers here in New Zealand that we're all on Messenger. The messages are going all. Sometimes I come home from work and there's like 100+ messages. And these guys push me because they're always brewing, they're always trying out different things, they're always talking about different techniques, and they influence me to go, oh, I want another beer, I want to brew a beer, I want to share these beers with you guys and get the feedback from them. I haven't done it yet because I'm a lazy bastard and I drink more beer. Excuse me. But these are the guys that influence me, and that's Tube knows. We've been friends and brew buddies for a long time now. Manawa Brew. He's also been around there. He gave me my first exploding beer. Bastard. He influenced me. And Wagon Brewing, Megaton Brewing, No Quarter, 1490. These are all guys that we have a little group here that we just talk shit all day. We talk brew techniques, we try ingredients, we talk about recipes. It's like, oh, what do you guys think about this idea? It's a really good little community, and they inspire me to want to brew more. Later today, Tube is going to come over and he's going to try some of my beer. And you know, I want him to be honest with me. If it's shit, tell me it's shit. You know, that's how we learn. That's how we get better. Is by getting these guys all willing to be honest with you and just say, "Nah, dude, this is shit. You can do better." And then you go around and go, "You know, I can do better. I'm gonna do it again, and then you do it better." So it's having the whole YouTube community is a really good inspiration because you see all these guys out there brewing different beers, and it inspires you to get out and go and brew a beer. Because there's some days you go, oh, I don't feel like doing this. Then you watch a video and you go, fuck yeah, actually I do want to go and brew a beer. So the YouTube community is a big influence, and then Paul Wixty is a really big influence for me and my brew buddies, my brewers. So that is my FABQ. But now I have to sponsor somebody else. So Tube Dinners actually hit all the guys I was going to, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So there's two things. So Tube Dinners, you've done yours. So I'm calling out Manawa Brew. You gotta do one of these. I don't care if you've gone commercial. You were still a home brewer before. You're still a home brewer now, as far as I'm concerned. Wagon Brewing, come on, bro, you can do it. Megaton Brewing, time to get out there. No Quarter. You boys down there, No Quarter in 1490. Get out there, do these videos, and I want to see your careers. So that's me. I'm gonna finish this beer. Enjoy a nice autumn day. It's a little bit chilly, so it's nice. Cheers to you boys. Thanks to Fresh P for sponsoring me, or shouting out, or whatever you wanna, whatever term you kids use these days. And I'm gonna kick out. I'm gonna go and draw some beers. Remember, keep it epic, keep it metal, drink beer. Smoochy mooshies.